All right, what's good, everybody? Episode 36, relatively speaking,
We're
pod.
back.
We're back in your life. A little hiatus, but it's good. I miss you when you're gone.
It's nice to be missed.
You were gone.
Oh yeah.
If my house was on fire, you would have never known.
No.
Yeah, you were. There was no getting in touch with you.
Yeah, I turned my phone off.
There was no
Off the grid.
Yeah. Your boy could have been dead, and he would have found out today.
That's not true. My phone got turned back on us, actually. Yes.
Yeah.
I was selective.
I allowed you to have that time. I wanted
you.
to text you. I
Thank
wanted
you.
to check in.
I appreciate you allowing me
And
to
I was
do
like,
that.
His brain needs this.
Yes.
His
it
brain
did.
needs to just decompress,
The
enjoy
problem-
the time.
The problem with that much time of decompressing is that once you have to recompress,
That's a little difficult.
you fucked.
Yeah, Daddy's gonna need another 2 weeks at home to get back into
Or
the swing
just
of things.
never come back into any sort of and the time of the year is crazy to take a vacation and then come back into the full swing of school starting and
sports and
and-
everything. Oh yeah. There's no easy.
and I just
into
added
this.
the training on top of it starting the same week as we're coming back, and so it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
that's good.
But it was awesome. It was
That's
great.
good.
We had a great trip.
Yeah, tell the people where you were. You started off where?
We went to Costa Mesa for a couple week and a half. Sarah and I went to Palm Springs for my birthday and our 16th wedding anniversary.
Stayed at the Ace.
Stayed at the Ace, which is just as great as ever. It got
God,
sold.
dude. Really?
Yeah, it got sold to
Like that one or
well,
of
so
them?
I learned this in my
in your stay?
pool time investigations when I was trying to figure out what the hell is going on. All the Aces operate under the Ace brand, but they're all independently owned.
Okay.
So it's like a franchise,
Yeah.
basically. And the guy that owned the Ace in Palm Springs in 2019, he overdosed at the London Ace. So since 2019, it's been in probate,
Dang.
trying to be sold. And so it finally sold in 21. It sold to some big real estate firm in LA.
Crazy.
And so they redid the the entrance, the lobby. They upgraded that and they changed the Amigo room. Remember how that bar, it was super dingy,
Yeah.
rocker bar kind of.
cool.
It's super swanky.
One night we went there and there was a comedy act.
Yeah.
It was actually really
So
fun.
now it's very kind of modern, but very sick, dark
Nice.
and cool. But then,
Food and drinks still
Yep.
so good.
yeah, they didn't have the Paloma, which was a bummer.
Oh, dang it.
They only had the pina coladas, which were good. Not as good as I remember. They were sweeter than I remember.
That's why I told you, dude. You have to add that extra shot. The first time we went, she was like, "Do you want a floater, an extra shot on top?" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Sure." And it really cuts that sweetness because
Yeah.
they are. I've never, first of all, talk about gay. Pina colada is about as gay as it gets.
It's called a penis colada.
I've never really been a fan. I've
No.
never really had drinks like that, but I was like, oh, we're in Palm Springs at the pool. I'll try one. And I
Yeah.
don't really like coconut, so that's why I've never had pina
Right.
colada.
Right.
And but this one's very orangey. It doesn't really.
It wasn't.
Oh,
It was
really?
very coconutty.
Oh, see, they probably switched that up.
Yeah. So, and that was fine. But I had a couple of those, and then I was like, all right, I'm just going to
Have
drink
some
beer.
beers. Yeah.
But their beer selection was good, but I ended up just going to Bevmo and getting a 12-pack of garage beers and a 6-pack of fresh squeezed.
Nice.
And that was I actually didn't finish that until Saturday.
Okay.
So
Still
paced myself.
fantastic.
It was great. Oh,
yeah.
dude. They were mellow about I had my little ice chest underneath my pool chair and
Nothing.
nobody cared.
Yeah.
I was being,
Discreet. Yeah.
discreet.
Yeah.
Wasn't just like, "Oh."
Yeah.
But they were cool about it, so that was fun. And then we
How busy was it?
it wasn't that busy. I'm laughing because on Tuesday a crowd rolled in of clearly West Hollywood, just used to be boys but now they're girls crew. But not used to be cute boys and now they're cute girls. We're talking about used to play Dungeons and Dragons in their basement, boys that are now girls that are hairy and have long hair and Cheeto stained teeth, and we're like sitting by the pool, and I see them walk in, and this is just absolutely horrible. But they walk in and
wearing bikinis with their nuts out.
mm-hmm.
No, they were actually wearing like,
Mm-hmm.
God,
like full
dude.
on, dude. You could see.
Yeah, bulge, straight bulge.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, good for bro. Like that's a you just spitting in God's face, gave him a piece, and he's just trying
He had an
to.
award-winning piece. And
Oh,
he's
dude,
just not using it.
it was.
Well, he's using it, not using it the
So
way
anyway,
God intended.
and they were just their vibe was just gross. Like most of the time, the people there are mellow. Like there's gay couples and lesbians and whatever. I don't care. It's fine. But this group was. This group was especially.
Dude, I'm just thinking if we actually had a platform, we're asked to cancel, dude.
I didn't say anything. There's gay people.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Jesus loves you,
Yeah.
even though you're choosing a life of sin.
Yeah, same. We all are.
We all are.
fall short.
We're all sinners. It just looks different for different people. Anyway, they were gross. And so Sarah was in the pool. I was sitting in my chair, and they were like swimming around and talking and having very loud conversations about things that you shouldn't be having at the pool. So we were both like, this is gross.
Yeah.
And we left and just went back to the room. Took a nap. That was lovely.
Nice. That was your second day?
That was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon. So, yeah.
Sick.
It was good.
And what did you guys eat while you were there?
Nothing like too crazy. We went to
At the pool, though?
yeah, we had
or at the hotel?
breakfast at the hotel at the Kings Highway, like their little diner.
Did you do a brekkie burrito?
I got one of those on Monday when we got there.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday we did breakfast, and then Tuesday night we went out to a Thai restaurant that was pretty good.
Nice. You guys love yourself some Thai food.
Yeah. Well, when we came back
I know.
to Costa Mesa, we went to Thai Bite, and that was Thai Bite was once we went back to Costa Mesa, that was the only thing we really ate. We didn't do Albert Tacos, didn't do A's, didn't do Hawaiian Kitchen, didn't do anything, which is fine, whatever. But Thai Bite was fantastic.
Yeah.
Just
because like with the kids and stuff, like you had
it
dinner
was
at
just
home
there was
every night.
we went to the beach. We came home from. So mom and dad met us out there. They brought the kids, and we went to. It was called Shadow. It's a Shadow Ridge Westin or Marriott or I don't know what it was, but that was awesome.
Yeah, that I've stayed there with the Millers.
Yeah, that was super cool. So we did that. We met them on Wednesday. Did that Wednesday, Thursday, and then came home back to Costa Mesa on Friday. Unloaded the car. I went for a run, and we went straight to the beach on Friday.
Okay.
And then back to the beach on Saturday. And then I worked all day Sunday. And then Saturday night, when I finished mixing, Mom was like, "Do you guys want to go on a date?" Like, you didn't get to go out. Because Friday was our anniversary.
Yeah.
And we were just we were with Mom and Dad in Laguna. And
in Laguna, you guys went to Laguna
just on Friday.
To Woods?
No, we went to
Crest.
whatever's right, wherever El Ranchito is.
Yeah, Crest.
Yeah. Which is cool. I like Laguna. Newport's so much easier. It's so much less of a thing.
Yeah.
It took us 40 minutes to get to Laguna on Friday, and it takes 15 to get to Newport, and you're literally, and there's nobody down there because it was the middle of the week. But yeah, it was great. And then, but Saturday night, Mom's like, "Why don't you guys go on a date? Like, you guys didn't get to go out last night because it was your anniversary. Why don't you go out?" So we're like, "Well, let's go to Thai Bite." So we roll into Thai Bite. I finished mixing at probably like 8. We roll into Thai Bite 8:30. They close at 9:30. I'm like, hopefully they seat us, because sometimes they're weird about that. Sometimes they won't.
I feel like that's enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get there, and we ordered. They have a soup I like. It's like a vegetable soup with those cellophane noodles. I think it's called Tom Jerd or Tom Jerk or I don't know, something.
Cellophane noodles. What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
that's just like ramen noodles, but they're clear.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think they're called probably not cellophane, but anyway. So we
Got
got that and a green curry. Started with that. Got a Sapporo. That was excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. And then we ordered the standard Crying Tiger, pad thai and a new thing they had on the menu. It's a spicy basil rice with beef.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It was real good.
Last time we went, I've seen that.
Yeah, didn't finish all of it because
Yeah.
it was so much freaking food. We brought it home. And,
Louis ate it. Louis crushed.
Gugs ate it the next day, actually. So, good little treat for her.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, it was great. It was a great trip.
Nice.
Spent a lot of time at the beach. And
I talked to Mom yesterday, and she was saying that the water was like fantastic.
Yeah.
She said
Newport was
you guys
warmer
were
than Laguna. Laguna was
all
not
in the
cold,
water.
but yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Raver
She
got
was like-
rescued by a lifeguard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got caught in a riptide and sucked out to sea.
Nice.
But dude, the Newport lifeguards, shout out to those dudes. They don't mess around.
Yeah.
They've got that yellow patrol boat.
Her husband is a Newport lifeguard.
Oh,
like,
sick.
Been one for forever.
Yeah,
Great.
probably a
gig.
handsome bastard.
Yeah, for sure.
Just sun kissed. Lovely. I have a crush on him. I don't even know who he is.
Tall, tan,
Mhm.
handsome dude.
Yep, that's him.
Yep.
That's bro. But yeah, it was a great trip. I
That's
definitely
awesome.
wasn't ready to come home. I wanted to just live at the beach, stay there forever, live
Yeah.
under a lifeguard stand.
So you did. Hold on. What day did you come home? Wednesday.
Yesterday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, we got home
So
yesterday.
So Monday, Tuesday, back to the beach
Yep.
again.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday we did the beach.
And weather was great the whole time.
Yeah, it was like 85.
Dang. So pretty warm
Yeah.
actually.
But then cools off in the evening, and
Yeah.
it was a little colder Tuesday night because some clouds rolled in. But that was Monday night actually. We took the kids to Ruby's and went to the pier in
Nice.
Balboa, that was a thing. There's no bathroom in the Balboa on the pier. It's at the start of the pier, but there's no bathroom in Ruby's. And
There's no bathroom in Ruby's.
There's no bathroom in Ruby's.
What?
No public restroom.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, that probably just means they don't want all the guys that are out there fishing.
Yeah.
But
But didn't you say you ate at Ruby's?
yeah,
And
but they won't let you
Yeah.
use the bathroom.
Weird.
Yeah. It was such a weird experience. That they served all the food on paper plates,
Okay.
drinks in paper cups, no real silverware. It was just weird. And
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, it's Ruby's. I wasn't expecting some like Michelin.
Yeah. Would you get a
experience.
salad?
I got a patty melt.
Nice. Needed to eat it with a fork and knife for your sensitive teeth.
Yep.
Dip it in
Needed
your
to dip it in
soda.
my red wine. But it was cool. The kids loved it, and
Yeah, they were probably stoked.
I haven't been
Milkshakes.
down that far on the peninsula in probably
Yeah, I couldn't tell you the last time I've been there.
10 years, and it's nice down there. It's like a nice brand new park, and the junior lifeguards headquarters is right there.
Oh, sick.
And then you can see like all into Laguna and Newport, and yeah, it was dope. It was fun. That was Monday. Tuesday, just did sandwiches at the beach for dinner. It was great.
They were all kids just swimming in the water all day.
Yeah, Finn was probably, if we were.
Yeah, is he black now?
Oh, dude, bro is legitimately like looks like a chocolate bear.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
brown as frick.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's got that same.
River's
same
hair's
skin.
pretty blonde. It like definitely lightened up. So Sarah's happy about that. But yeah, it was a good trip. It was good to be down there and get a little break from. But I mean, it's not even hot here. It's just,
I know. Well, today especially, bro.
Yeah.
It was pretty hot while you guys were gone.
Yeah.
It was pretty hot while you were gone. And then tomorrow they're doing Galibe's doing garage days tomorrow morning because it's like. the
Oh, he is?
weather, Yeah.
Dang.
Got better, so they're gonna do that. He said, taking advantage of the cooler.
He should. I mean,
weather.
hopefully it's behind us. I feel like I don't know what the weather's gonna do, but it's
Yeah.
been pretty. the
So
mornings
this
have been
morning
nice.
on Chamise was like cool.
Yeah.
It was like very nice.
Yeah,
to
you got
run
that
it.
nice cool breeze coming around the corner
Yeah,
at the top.
but like getting out of my car, I was like, oh, this is very lovely.
yeah.
So
When
that
I
was
walked
cool.
outside this morning to leave to go for my run, I was like, oh, I had just on a tank top. I was like, do I need a long sleeve T-shirt? What's happening?
Yeah, dude.
But-
So did you run while you were gone?
Yep, I ran. I kept the streak going, and I ran in Palm Springs, which was
Dude, hold on real quick. I
Crazy.
just saw something. Some woman just like, which I'm very confused how this can be official, but she had like the longest run streak like ever
damn.
recorded. She's been running every day since 1980. She hasn't missed a day since 1980. It was like however many 5,000 days or something, like insane. Hasn't missed a day. She started by running with her daughter that was like 6 or something to like play soccer, and then she just like picked it up. But it like I guess she lost it. She stopped in July, and it like is now being like reported, and like it was like an official thing that like that keeps like record of that. But I'm like, how do you record that from the 80s? Like now you could keep stats from Strava and
Garmin
stuff like
or
that.
whatever, yeah.
But I was like, and how would she even have like known to keep like a, you know? But apparently it's like official. So
damn,
I'm
that's
like,
awesome.
that is insane. She was saying like how it's like not a thing that she even like thinks about. It's like just like brushing your teeth. She's just like, I just get up and run every single day. Like that's just what it is. Holidays, traveling, vacation, like doesn't matter. She does it. I was like, damn.
That's crazy.
What is that? Is that 45 years? Yeah, 45 years.
Any like distance was not discussed?
I don't think it said, but like.
Just run every day. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. But yeah, no, I ran in Palm Springs, kept going.
You kept your 3-day streak, so that's lovely.
Yeah. Running outside in Palm Springs was wild.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked that you did that.
I
definitely would think you would do it on a treadmill.
Well, so Tuesday I got up early. We woke up early, of course. Like both of us are just wide awake at fucking 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning.
Can't sleep, man.
And Sarah was like, "Oh, I want to walk," and I was like, "Yeah, I should probably go run." And I didn't go that nuts on Monday, so I felt okay, but I was just a little like, you know,
hadn't drinking in over a month.
Yeah, but I just didn't
probably hadn't eaten food like that either.
No, didn't feel great, but I was like, whatever, I'll just do it. So I brought my backpack with me, and I was like, if I'm gonna do this outside, I need water just in case like something happens. And so I left and I'm running and I'm like, oh, it's fine. It's like 94. I was like, I run in 94 all the time here. Not the same.
Damn.
I don't know if it was the UV is different or if it's just that there was no wind. There was no breeze. It was just full ass sun. It was crazy. So I did that Tuesday, then Wednesday.
The 5 miles you did?
Yeah, just 5. It was like 5. Yeah, just 5 on Tuesday.
From the Ace, you just went out
Yeah,
somewhere?
literally just ran. I found a loop and just did it. And
that was tough.
Tuesday, I was like, oh, well, not doing that again. So Wednesday, I ran on the treadmill in their gym before we left. Before we left to go meet mom and dad at the place they were staying. And then Tuesday I ran on the treadmill at that place. They have that Weston has like a gym at their golf course.
Yep.
And so did that.
I went and worked out there with Riley while we were there.
Yeah. It
was cool.
Whatever, standard. And then Friday I got to run outside when we got back to Costa Mesa.
Nice.
Which was fantastic.
Dude.
The thing, like when we got there Sunday night, Sarah's like, all right, so I want to leave like pretty early Monday to get out to Palm Springs. And I was like, yeah, for sure. We didn't get in until like 1 or like 12. It was late by the time I went to bed. So she's like, all right, so let's set an alarm on your watch for 6 and then I'll walk and I'll come back and you can leave and run. And whatever. So I get up and I'm running and it was like this.
Why couldn't you guys go at the same time?
We just don't, because one of us likes to be with Penny just to manage her.
I know, but mom and dad were there.
I know, but back in Felipe, we're still there, and I didn't want to like have mom not be able to hang out with them because she's wrangling Penny, who's pretty mellow in the morning.
She's trying to stab somebody with a knife or something.
No, that's not her. That's Apple still. But anyway, like once I got down Geisler and got to the river trail, I was like, damn, it's nice out. So I was just like, well, looks like I'm running for a while.
So you just decided
to just
a little
ran
bit
for an hour. And
it
was lovely. And I went into Fairview Park a bunch of times while I was there running. And
really?
Dude, it's so funny. You just get in a rhythm of like, well, this is where I run when I'm here. And I was like, Well, I have to shit because I had the caffeinated G1M Monday morning. That was my plan. I saved it. The one you gave me. Because you gave me a bag of it.
I know. I was thinking you had it before that.
No,
but
I
it was when you
saved
were
it.
there.
And I
Yeah.
saved it. I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to need a little bump in the morning. So I took that. And
Little key bomb.
little key bump. And so by the time I was I got to the bridge and like
Mr. Poop came for a visit.
Yeah, I was like, oh. So I ran a little further and then turned around, and I knew there was a bathroom at Fairview Park. So I ran into Fairview Park and visited the metal toilet.
Ugh.
And then I was like, that's nice in here. It was just shaded and nice ocean breeze. And
Brought your heart rate down.
yeah,
Felt nice.
Like,
Yeah.
it's lovely.
Went back
So-
out. Nice. That's cool.
Yeah, it was good. Just loving those shorts you got me. Thank you again. Those are probably the
They're sick.
they're
dude.
they're awesome.
They're sick.
They're awesome.
I'm so stoked.
So comfortable.
Yeah, they're good.
I haven't washed them yet because I'm afraid to. So I just keep wearing them, getting them wet, and then just wringing them out.
Yep. Hose them baddies off.
Yeah.
You guys drove back yesterday morning. You left real early.
Yeah, we left at 4.
Did you
left
guys
West
just
Mesa
crash
4.
when you got home?
No, kids had youth group and
So it was really just right back in.
oh, dude, it was just full send. Just left, dropped the kids off at home, went to Trader Joe's, got groceries, came home, and then I had to work.
Oh yeah, bro. That pantry was dry.
yeah.
Went over
I
to
didn't
the-
leave you anything.
Went over to
Emptied
the
the
house.
cold plunge,
my-
emptied the pool.
Dude, oh, shout out.
That was
I had
the
to
best.
go over to meet the air conditioning guy, which was the same guy that came to my house. Good,
Oh, yeah, good.
Yeah, good guy.
Good on you.
guy.
God bless you, sir.
Figured it out in like 2 seconds. It was just cool. Condenser was out.
Capacitor.
Capacitor. Yep.
Nice try.
Capacitor was
You did
out.
it.
Yeah,
it was both a C word.
Yep. It was out, so he fixed that real quick. And I text Jeremy. I'm like, hey, like Sunday's like begging to come over to the house with me. Is it cool? I'll just have her go in the pool. You're like, oh, I drained the pool before we left. I'm like, oh, okay, no worries. I'm like, yeah, I just finished a long run. Do you think I could hop in your cold plunge? Like, is it turned on? And you're just like, oh, I drained that. I'm like, okay. So then I go over there. I'm like, I wonder. Now, I knew there was probably a 0% chance you had like a bubble water in that outside fridge because I know your family. And if there's a pack of 36 of them, they're finished in one day. So I'm like, oh, let me go check it. Oh, bro, did you empty your fridges too before you left? Did you pour out
We purposefully
fridge?
didn't go to the store.
I was like, oh, there's nothing here.
Nothing.
Oh,
literally nothing.
I couldn't even have an ice chip.
There was literally nothing.
So
literally nothing.
It was right back to grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And
Trader
filling that
Joe's
fridge.
yesterday and then Costco today. And
Nice.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Get a little hang in tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be good. I mean, Marin's
seen
back,
anyone.
Addison's back. I haven't seen anybody, so I'm stoked.
I worked out with Addison the other day. It was
Yeah.
awesome. He was so funny, dude. One of the days that I think it was like he got back like a day or two before. I was at the track running, and then it was when I finished. So Sip came and met me with the kids. So we were like kind of just walking around on the track, and I like see this guy pull into the parking lot, and it's him and Savannah. Him and Savannah like pull in, and I don't know that it's them, but like I see somebody like looking, and I'm like, I didn't recognize it. For some reason I thought he had a truck, but that was his dad's truck the one time. And then he like pulls back around, he's like looking, and I'm like looking, he's like, "What's up, buddy?" I'm like, "Addison?" He's like, "Oh, I saw you running on the track. I wanted to swing by and say hi." I was like, "What's up, dude?" And I was like, "You've been missing some contact with some friends. Like, what do you?"
Is his beard back, or does he still have that creeper stash?
Fuck, I don't know. No, he doesn't.
When he left, he had like.
No, he has a beard. Yeah,
Okay.
and he.
I didn't like seeing that much of his face.
No, he doesn't have a mustache.
Made me
and
feel
he
unsafe.
he was like still waking up at like 3 a.m. So I don't even know what they were like doing. They were just like out of the house. It was like early, and they were just like driving around. But that was cool. And then we worked out. I think that was this week. This week at the gym, he started back up school like full swing again
Nice.
and everything. So he's back into it. But yeah,
Sweet.
Marin's back, which is awesome. Marin's like tan, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, what the heck?
Is he still gay and retarded?
apparently, dude, he said, which I don't know if I believe him, but it just shows freaking how fricked America is with their food. He said he was 205 when he left, and he weighed himself, and he's 190 right now.
Dang. That's
He-
got to be all muscle.
Well, and I think just like the food and stuff too. Like he
Yeah.
didn't lift,
Right.
and then freaking not eating poisonous foods. He's like, I didn't try and like eat better. But remember when I went to Europe and I lost like a bunch of weight and stuff? It's just like everything's just like better for you there. It's crazy. You eat a bowl of pasta and you don't feel bloated or shitty or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
dude was drinking Cokes and eating croissants and lost 15 pounds. Yeah, so he's just like, he just looks a little like leaner. But,
Nice. Good for him.
but yeah, he's all tan. I'm like, I didn't think that your freaking Nazi ass could get tan.
Yeah, I guess that's like against the rules in the Nazi code book.
Yeah, he was saying that the
Bro, this episode would so get us canceled. What did I say? Gay, lesbians, and Nazis in the same episode, and I just said it 2 more times.
yeah,
Good Lord.
yeah, erase me calling him a faggot.
I don't do that anymore. I
No.
stopped bleeping.
No, you have to take those out.
I don't take what out?
What we just said,
I'm not going to.
do it.
Why?
Like
That's
you-
so much more work.
But yeah, so we'll get to hang tomorrow. That'd
Yeah.
be cool. So you were saying I know. Well, you've been talking a lot, and we can get into some of my bullshit ass life in a second. But
Yeah, because that's what it is.
but you're starting like a full training. You had ChatGPT put together a training plan for you?
I went full nerd and I uploaded my Strava data for the last year into ChatGPT. Well, exported it to a GPX file for those of you that know what that is.
God.
And I uploaded it to ChatGPT and I said, here's the race I'm doing and this is the date that I'm doing it. Analyze my training, analyze the course, and tell me how to train for the next 8 weeks. And it spit out.
Is there anything like, how does it determine like did you give it a goal of anything? Like, is this trying to get you to win freaking first place?
No, it just said I want to be. I did not give it a prompt of a goal.
Yeah.
I just.
So I'm just curious what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because that would change it.
I don't know. I didn't give it a goal.
Because I think that's like very subjective. Because I think you could just go and do the course tomorrow.
Well,
and finish it.
I would have thought that.
I'm telling you, you're in your head about Shasta Valley.
I agree. I
That's why we
probably
gotta
but
do it again.
my feet are not in my head. My feet, the blisters on my feet.
Well, that's because you ran it with new shoes. You'll be fine.
No. But I ran it. I ran again last night. Like my first elevation since being gone. I ran. It was like 1,000 feet, and my feet were fucked by the time I was done. Which is why I started looking. I sent you that heel loop lock method or whatever. I did that today, and it was great. So that's how we don't even fucking know how to tie our shoes.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's bullshit.
That's insane.
Anyway, didn't give it a prompt. I was just like, how should I train for this?
And it spit you out a full plan.
And I tweaked it.
Meaning, did it give you like how many days a week did it give you?
It gave me, and I had done that before when I was trying to figure out how to adjust to running and doing CrossFit when I started doing that back in February. And so it was like, well, if you're still planning on doing CrossFit 3 days a week.
Did you throw in there that like you fish once a year too?
Yeah, if I want to have some light cardio, it was.
How do I perform sex?
Yeah, how do I work that in? So it was like, if you're going to continue with like the regiment you've been following, because it had all the data.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, we see you're doing like 2 or 3 HIIT workouts per week. If you're going to continue doing
because that all was included. Okay, sick.
So it basically, it spit out an 8-week plan that was, very intimidating. Because it's like this week is 14 tomorrow and 8 on Saturday. So like 2 big back-to-back days. And then next week is
14 tomorrow night because you're having it adjust, not the plan, but you're starting to do your long runs Fridays, you said?
Just because of soccer, I
Yeah.
can't do them on Saturday. Soccer and football, I can't do them on
So
Saturdays.
that's what I have to do. But luckily, I only will have like one
Yeah,
or
because
two
yours
of
is
those weekends.
soon. So anyway, it's just thankfully I was mentally prepared to run every day because I have been running every day, and I kind of thought that was going to be the case.
What,
when I
like
started.
tomorrow, for instance, are you doing 14 on the road? Just a
No,
normal?
I'm doing it's because that's the other component is there's an elevation goal every week of what you have to
Sick.
hit. So like tomorrow it needs to be 1,500 feet of climbing, or 1,500 feet over the 14 miles.
Yeah.
So, of course, I mapped it out, and I have like where I'm gonna do it.
Go do chemise 3 times.
No, you're a fucking psychopath. Not doing that.
Well, that would get you. Your
It
thing.
would, but so I'm gonna run the route I chose
That'd actually
is
get you more. That's like
up
2,200.
chemise, and then down upper ditch, that hill that you haven't gone down yet, but that takes you to upper ditch, and then 7, and then back to the top of chemise, and
Sick.
back to the truck would be like 15 and 1,600 feet, I think is what it is. Something like that. But anyway,
Nice.
so that's the thing. It's like weeks 1 and 2 are this conditioning goal. Weeks 3 and 4 are,
Did it give
different
you
things.
at all like mileage goals per week?
yeah. Yeah, it's all, they're very intricate and detailed, and
Yeah.
like gives you on this day, finish your workout with this type of like stretch, but you're actually running, but you're stretching while you're running. It's called strides.
Yeah, strides.
I've never heard of that before.
Damn.
So, and then, yes, like you do CrossFit on these days, on the days you're not doing, crazy elevation, do CrossFit. So that's all worked in there. And,
Crazy.
yeah, but definitely feel intimidated. My feet are mutinying currently, and I've got some blisters that I'm dealing with. So I was researching shoe tying methods and different socks to get, and you're supposed to put like baby powder on your feet, and well, you're supposed to wear like moisture wicking socks,
Well, yeah,
which I don't have.
You wear Costco.
Yeah. So I was
Socks.
thinking maybe I'll send it on one pair of
You
like,
definitely should
good
get one
socks.
pair of good socks.
But in obviously, in all like seriousness, the way that I tied my shoes today did make a difference.
Did you do a trail?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Just power lines. The power line that goes like the backside of chemise that
Yeah.
you always see. I just ran up to the top of that and then back to the house.
Sick.
So, but how has yours been going? How are you feeling? It's coming up, right? It's the 20th.
20th, yeah. So it's good. I don't know. We're taking 2 opposite approaches, so we'll see how it.
Is there a more us thing than opposite approaches?
Well, typically I am much more regimented than I'm being on this one, and I'm kind of doing this on purpose. So when I first got into running,
By regimented, you be not really having a plan because you're still very like.
No. Yes, I typically have more of a plan than I'm having now. Yeah. But what I'm doing is, so we've talked about, I mean, clearly you start with no idea. Like there's still just the intricacies of running.
It's crazy.
Of anything, but
it's
just insane, and
not
you could just do so many different. But I remember just specifically, like, I was actually doing like a course for my real estate license, or after I got licensed, or some bullshit. I don't know. It was just talking about like the benefit of like having a plan, like especially being working for yourself and having like schedules and stuff like that. And of course my ass is like, I'm not going to do that for real estate, but I'll do that for running. So I had never like had a plan. And then I was finally like, okay, I'm going to run 2 miles this day and 3 miles this day. And it was just like the littlest bullshit ever. But like I stuck to it, and it was very good. And my first half marathon, my longest run I ever did was a 7-mile track run. And then I just sent it on the marathon, or half marathon. And then from that, I've scheduled my marathons where I've printed out a sheet. I've had all the days lined up on my mirror. I've checked them all off.
Oh, you did that method. I didn't realize you like printed it out.
I
and
printed
did the
it
whole
out.
thing, yeah.
I scratched it off each day that I
Nice.
completed it for every marathon I've done. And so then for this one, I'm not doing any of that, but I would just say like, I kind of feel like I'm in a place now where I'm running more than I ever have.
Yeah.
And I'm been more consistent than I ever have. I'm in pretty insane shape right now, which is awesome for myself because of incorporating CrossFit and just really diving into like loving this and I'm not just doing certain like I used to just pick up and just run every day and whatever, and now I'm like doing like a track day, a trail day, a recovery day, a different so I'm doing like different things like that. So I've just, although I don't have like something structured. So for instance, for the like leading up to training for this, I was doing like 45 miles a week, which was already like what I was doing during like marathon trainings. So I was like, okay, I'm already like have a pretty solid foundation.
Yeah, for sure.
So now I'm just going to like increase this and add trails into it, and we'll just see what happens. So like I did like 50 miles, and then I did like 53 miles, and then I did 56 miles. This week I'm going to hit 60 miles. And I'm just like trying to throw in more trails. We did Shasta Valley, which that was fucking insane, dude. And I think that might have like screwed with your head a little bit because it was the exact same elevation gain in half the distance of our race, which means the elevation is doubled essentially.
Right.
So it's going to be much more gradual when we're actually racing. So the time on feet we're going to be fine with. It was how freaking steep that was and how big of a climb that was.
Yeah, that's how different it is my feet are not prepared to go downhill.
Yeah.
In that pitch.
Yeah.
My legs have felt fine. I mean, my legs were fucked the next day, but my feet are the only things that I have a lingering, like blisters that will not go away.
Yeah.
I
think that it'll be
but just
fine
not
by
knowing
the
it's
time.
I also have to be taking care of that.
Yeah.
Paying attention.
So for me, I got in my head yesterday actually, because this is just a whole new world and I have no idea what my expectations should be. I don't know if I'm going to be running this thing for 6 hours or 10 hours or what. So in my head, just recently, Max Jolliffe, who's a freaking professional, he just ran the same mountains for a 50K that I'm running, but it's just a different course. But it's the Santa Ana Mountains. He got third, and he ran like 4:05, which is fast as hell, obviously.
Very fast.
So I was just thinking, okay, this guy's a pro. I think it was like a 7 something. I'm like, I mean, maybe I could do like 10-minute miles. Maybe I'll be at 6 hours. Like that seems reasonable. So that's kind of been what I've thought in my head since I saw him do this over a month ago.
Yeah.
Then I listened to him on a podcast yesterday, and he was just talking about like, one of the guys was talking about like what races he wants to do or what, blah, 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 this and that. And he was just saying how there's so many out there.
Yeah.
Like you just send it, like just find one and just do it.
Yeah.
He's like, the first race I ever did was like apparently a really hard one, but I didn't know. And he did, I can't remember what it was called, but it was in Tahoe.
Sick.
So it was a 50K in Tahoe. And I think he said I can't remember if he was like saying he did pretty good or like he didn't do. I'm kind of confused. I think he was like trying to say like he just sent it, he did it, it was cool that he like was able to finish it, but like he obviously didn't wasn't like he was podium. Like it was his first race,
right?
Which is also in 2022, which is crazy to think how good he is now. So I was like, wait, I wonder what his time was. So I went and looked it up. It was 6:04.
Okay.
But I'm like, dude, he's always been fast as shit. So maybe maybe I'm over 6 hours is maybe way too fast for me. Then I'm thinking, he said it was a hard course. It's at elevation if it's in Tahoe. This one's not. So I don't know. I think 6 hours is a good
When I did
I
did like a Pace Pro thing on Garmin. You can set like what your course is, and it'll tell you. There's fucking Garmin.
Yeah.
Dude. Goated. And I put in like a 10:45 11-minute average.
Yeah.
And it said on Jackalope that'd be like 6 hours.
Yeah.
So that's kind of in my head. I'm like, I need to be ready to run for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I could be, obviously Bali was straight up and straight down.
Yeah.
Jackalope is up, down, up, down, up,
Yeah.
down for 32 miles. Well, it's actually more than 32
Yeah,
miles.
it's a 52K, those bastards.
Yeah, it's a 52-ish is what they're calling it.
Yeah, I just looked it up yesterday.
So that course is going to be different because it's not, it's not. But that could be harder on your legs than just going up and then coming down. Maybe it's just different. It's like you said.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother fucking thing. Dude.
Yeah.
Back to the tying your shoes differently.
Yeah.
Like, if you run in the mountains, you need to tie my shoes differently?
Yeah. So,
what are you going to do what about food? We need to talk about food.
well, I sent you I
But
want to
all the
see
different
that.
aid stations, but how
Which
have you
is- that's
been
legit.
incorporating eating on your long runs?
That's the
You
other
haven't
thing,
been.
dude.
Or have you been?
No, I have. I mean, the only long ones I've done is 3 times up Chemise and Shasta Valley. And I'm doing 4 times up Chemise on Saturday and then Shasta Valley again. And then I'm just continuing to do
But you're not,
Chemise
but you're just doing gels and a bar.
and a Go Bar, yeah. But that's the other thing too, dude. It is gnarly, but it's not that gnarly. A lot of these trail, like, bro, it's 50K. We're not overnighting it. We're not, like, these people are doing 100-mile races, 150-mile races, 200-mile races. That's where, like, you actually, like, when I saw Max, when he just ran that one that I was talking about, he didn't even wear a vest. He just had a handheld water.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, like, obviously, I don't want to compare myself to those. He's a pro, but I'm saying, like, it's really not, like, at the end of the day, if we do this, and hopefully Jackalope has the same thing, but, like, they have full aid stations at the, what's it called? Something over Moon or whatever that I'm running.
It's no moon. It's a space station. It's a Star Wars reference. That's no moon.
That's no Moon. At that race, they said they have, like, full, like, water
crazy
stations.
shit.
They have
Yeah,
water
yeah.
stations throughout, and then they have, like, full actual
You're doing a fucking
stations
buffet race,
Yeah.
bro. That thing's crazy.
where they have, like, Cokes, dates, fig bars, Oreos,
If I'm a betting man, I'm gonna guess
PB&Js.
Jackalope is not gonna have that. They're gonna have like orange slices.
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know either. I'm
Yeah.
just saying if it's in Reading fashion where they don't even chart the fucking course
Yeah.
the correct distance.
Yeah. So
But-
I feel like, you stop at one of those for a couple minutes,
Yeah.
eat something, drink a Coke, something like that if you need to, and then
Yeah.
you just keep going. And to me, it's like, let's just, like, get
I
it
think-
done. I don't have a marathon type goal, like,
Yeah.
of a time. Like, I just want to complete it.
Yeah, I think that's I think the thing that I'm not necessarily, I am concerned, not concerned, that's the wrong word, but I just think that the training is almost more daunting than just fucking going and doing it.
Yeah.
Like thinking of Shasta Valley, if like I do get in my head, I'm like, I need to do. No, just go and
Yeah.
do it. But now it's like, okay, I want to be somewhat prepared. I don't want to just show up and be like, all right, I'm going to do this
Yeah.
and not be. But again, do have a good base. Like I am in the best shape I've been in ever.
Yeah.
And, so it's like I need to just not get in my head, but I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of running I have to do leading up to it.
Yeah.
It just feels daunting. But that's just with life. It's like, how am I gonna squeeze in,
Yeah.
all this? But it's the weather's gonna cooperate, so it'll work.
Yeah, but that's kind of what I was saying too. It's like that's why I kind of went into it a little more loosely and not, like I said.
So you didn't write anything out. You just
No.
kept doing what you were doing. And
Well, I kept doing what I was doing, and essentially
adding.
I was just adding a little bit each day. And I got to the point where it's like, dude, I mean, these guys that are doing, 100, 200 mile races are doing 100 plus mile weeks. I'm doing a 50K, a 60 mile week, like 8 miles every day, elevation, 15 mile runs, a 20 mile run, 16 mile run in there. Like, it's, I would imagine it has to be on par or more than 90% of the people that are going to do the race. Unless you're an actual like pro or you're just like very obsessive and just like run 20 miles a day, I guarantee you 90% of the people that we go there with are not going to have trained as hard as we did. Now, they could just naturally be much better runners.
Yeah.
But there's going to be people that run 20, 30 miles a week and go do it. And they're going to finish. So it's like...
It's the thing. I think the thing for me in my mind is that I've kind of like an internal mantra that I've adopted is like, I want to be able to like show up and do what I'm there to do and then get up and do it the next day, but not be knocked out for have to spend 5 days recovering. Like I want to run Bali like we did and then get up and run the next day.
Yeah, that's...
That
was difficult.
And that was hard.
Yeah.
But I know that if I hadn't done that, my legs would have been more...
Yeah.
And it's like breaking up whatever the science is behind it. But that's my thing. It's like somebody that runs 30 miles a week and then shows up to do, the one in Tribuco or shows up to do the Jackalope. It's only run 30 miles. Like your body's going to need a lot more time to recover.
For sure.
And so to me, I'm like thinking about training as this is going to minimize my recovery time. Yeah, I'm going to show up and do it. It might take 7-8 hours, whatever it takes. Who cares?
Yeah.
But then, Sunday I'm going to get up and I'm going to run.
Nice.
And so, but it's so funny how different it all is and the evolution of, getting into this. And like today I'm like, what the hell am I doing? This is crazy.
Yeah.
And like, I was thinking today I ran 6 miles and I ran like it was probably only like 700 feet in my only 700 feet. Oh, I'm only running 6 miles today.
Yeah.
I don't want to think like that.
Yeah.
Because like Pop said something to me on Monday when I got up to run. He's like, oh, how far did you run? I was like, oh, just 7. He's like, well, just remember when that was like a thing. Like that used to be hard.
Yeah, for sure. Dude.
And I was like, yeah, like what am I like, what's the thing? Why am I prefacing, only because I don't want to be like, oh, I ran 7 miles. Like, I don't know. I don't know what that's an interesting thing to think about is why is it like because it was like, dude, a 40-mile week while on vacation, but Garmin's just trolling me and saying I'm in recovery mode, which is so funny. Yeah. Like, how do I run 40 miles that week? And Garmin's like, oh yeah, your training load is suboptimal. It's because I'm not in Marin's gym jacking up my heart rate. Which I'm excited to do that on Monday. It's gonna be great.
On Monday? You mean you're going back on Monday?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, dude. I don't know how it's all. I kind of was having that feeling too, a little bit of just like, why am I doing this? What's the point? Why am I
not necessarily? Yeah, I don't. Maybe I'm just to cut you off and rephrase. I don't mean what's the point. I just mean I need to be more encouraged by the fact that I'm able to do what I'm doing, and whatever like thing it is that's making me feel like it's not enough.
Yeah.
Is what I want to like. I want to kill that part of my brain. Yeah. That's like, no, dude. You 2 years ago couldn't do this.
Yeah, bro.
Me a year ago couldn't do it. So it's like that's something to.
Well, dude, think about how your body reacted to training for the last marathon.
Oh, yeah, full death, like mutiny, just full like nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I mean you're less than a year removed from that, and you're right in a much better place than
for sure
you were then.
But you were saying just the why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just tough, sometimes you get those thoughts, and it's just like, dude, why am I getting up? And like, it would be very cool if I was a professional, if I was getting paid to do this.
Yeah.
If I had sponsors that were sending me free shit all the
Yeah.
time. If I had a following, if I was a YouTuber or something and people were like actually care, but like, bro, I'm just getting up and doing this. And nobody knows, nobody sees it.
Yeah.
No, and so you kind of get like that devil on your shoulder, and it's, I don't know,
An
it's
interesting thing to like
Yeah.
talk through. I think.
but the
it's,
psychology of it for me a little bit was like, I've been good for a long time, just being average and just being complacent in life. Like I've loved my entire life. I've just loved competing. I've loved playing sports. I've loved working out, but I was never like amazing at it. I was always good, but I wasn't ever the best.
Interesting.
And it kind of like in my head, I kind of just figured like, this is like my lot in life. I don't have great genetics. I am just an average dude. I'm like literally 5'9", 155 pounds. Like I'm as average as they come. And I was like, this is just like what it is. Like always had just a little bit of a gut. Just nobody would think that. I would think I was in good shape, but I would look at myself like, I'm not like great. Like I'm just like a standard dude. And then I finally was just like, dude, fuck that. Like, it's only me. Like, I'm the only one that can control this. Like, who says I have to be this way? Like, and then I was like thinking about it. I'm like, dude, I'm 35 years old. If I think about my friends, if I think about people that I went to high school with, nobody's doing what I'm doing. Nobody's running 60-mile weeks and working out at CrossFit multiple times a week. Like I am not cool with just like getting by. And that can go in a lot of areas of life, and people can excel in a ton of different things. My passion though has always been working out, and it wasn't being reflected in not even like my appearance, but just like what my work was. I wasn't like, I loved it, but I wasn't like putting in enough. Like I think about, especially now, dude, going to CrossFit and how actually gnarly those workouts are, and just thinking about like me going to the Y and just doing some like bullshit. I'm like, dude, that I was not pushing myself at all. And so to do that now and to like see the results and to feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been. And like, I literally feel like I'm in better shape than I was when I was 18. Like that's sick. And I'm like stoked on that. And I'm like, I'm kind of just like, dude, I'm going to fucking send this race. And then we're just going to go from there, dude. It's just going to be the next big goal. Like what's next after that? Like, it's when you see these guys doing these like insane things, I just want to like test myself and figure out like what I can do. For the longest time, and it still is, I don't want to like downplay it, but like thinking of like a marathon was just like daunting. Like, dude, running for 26 miles. And now I'm like, dude, I'm going to run more than that up and down hills. Like that's badass. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I'm just like, dude, I just want to test my limits and see, like, I feel like we all were created to, you know, like there's certain things that we were designed for, and not to say that I'm designed for this or that, but I want to see like
for sure
what my body is capable of, because my body is probably not like, we're different. Freaking Cam Hanes is different than I am, but he's got the most out of his body. What's the most that I can get out of mine? So that's why that's where the trail running is like, that's the most intriguing part to me, is it's so mental. It's gnarly to just like get out there and go, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna hurt, and just like embrace that get through that finish line and be stoked to accomplish something that's hard as hell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about that.
That's good.
And I'm doing that September 20th, and yours is October 19th, and then I'm signing up. So we'll be doing it together on October. It's the 19th, right? Or 17th? Something.
I think it's the 17th,
October,
18th, 19th.
mid-October.
It's a Saturday.
Mid-October, and
I think it's the 18th.
and then we'll just go from there. You in your feelings now? You're in your thoughts?
Oh, I've been in my thoughts. That's the thing that I love about running is like, okay, well, I have to go run for an hour and a half today. What am I going to think about?
Yeah.
Where's my mind going to go? And sometimes it doesn't go great places. So that's the thing about like an endurance sport where it's like, and especially because for the most part, I'm not taking any sort of listening. I'm not listening to anything. So
Yeah.
it's just me and my thoughts, which maybe isn't the best.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes I should shut the brain off.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that like I'm excited about tomorrow, like going and just being out and running for however long it takes me. 2 hours. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard it's. I haven't ever run where I'm going to run tomorrow. So it's like, maybe it takes 2 hours. Maybe I'm back in an hour and 45 minutes. Maybe I'm back in 3. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But it's like, what different things can I think about or strategize about or talk to the Lord about?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, this is what I'm stressed out about. Well, why are you stressed out about that? Well, it's because of this. Well, don't do that. You know? And you don't have that opportunity in like, obviously, like we have a gift of time right now,
Yeah.
right? Flexibility in a sense. We don't have an obligation to a 9-to-5 job. We have all the obligations that come with a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah.
We just don't have that restriction of time.
Uh-huh.
So my like heart is always, I want to make sure I'm using my time wisely. And so to me, going in the middle of like leaving my house tomorrow at 7 to go run for 2 hours, like, is that a good use of time? Somebody might not think that it is, but I think it's a great use of time because I know what I'm going to accomplish in that 2 hours and how good it's going to be for my body and my brain and onto a goal that I have set before me. That's something that I'm trying to achieve. And I just think people don't give themselves space. You sent this to me when we were training for my whatever marathon it was. I don't remember, but you sent me the thing about running being forced meditation. And no one's going to give themselves, most people aren't going to just sit for 2 hours and just think.
Yeah.
But when you're on a run, even if you're listening to a podcast or music or whatever, it's like you're just thinking about like, and sometimes it's not like deep meditative. Sometimes you're thinking about stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know, just like funny things that happened or like, oh, I need to tell Hudson this joke that I heard. I don't know.
But it allows your brain to just like honestly decompress and just like actually, you know, when you got a million kids screaming and you're like, some of these times, dude, I just feel like I can't even think. Mm-hmm. So getting out and running gives you that ability to just like be in your thoughts.
Right.
And you don't want to like wallow in those thoughts.
No. And it's pushing past that thinking about, oh man, I'm running this slower than I want, or this hurts, or that I wish I was, you know, whatever. That it's pushing through that stuff. But then I had this thought of like, there's no bad run. Yeah. There isn't one. Yeah. Like it's just, and then I was like, well, we should make a t-shirt. We should make a hat. We should make stickers.
But those thoughts are.
Yeah. It's like, but that's the truth. It's like, this is a bad run. Why was it a bad run? Because it wasn't as fast as you wanted it to be?
No, that doesn't matter. None
but
of
it's
that
like,
matters.
It's onto something. Yeah. And it's that if I can lock into that and push past the like, you know, why did I get blisters? Why does this hurt? Why? Well, it just doesn't matter. It's not a bad run. There's no bad runs. Yeah. So that's the name of the podcast actually now. It's No Bad Runs. Relatively speaking, AKA No Bad Runs. That's got to be nice. Anyway.
Well, that was a good little
meander.
Little catch up right there. A little mustard. We will be back with you guys next week. We will be another week closer to these races. So have your thoughts and prayers with us. Get us through this. Thank you.
Or donate.
Yeah, or donate. Yeah, we'll put a little
We'll throw a GoFundMe up on there.
GoFundMe up here so I can get some more gels.
So we don't have to keep putting G1M on a credit card.
And yeah, tune back in next week for
Friday.
episode 37. Enjoy your weekend. And if you're listening to this Friday morning, August 29th, go hit up Garage Days here in Reading. Support Doughboys. And we'll see you next week.
Later.